Plan, do, check, act. If there's something wrong that you know needs fixed, but the consequences of getting it wrong are significant, what's the way forward? Often, the solution is to run a well-crafted pilot project. If the results don't turn out the way you hoped, you get a chance to fix and improve things before you fully commit reputation and resources. The process to adopt when you have a change to navigate is PDCA, Plan, Do, Check, Act. It's a simple but effective approach to get you from problem faced to problem solved. The concept was first developed by Walter Shewhart, a pioneering statistician in the 1930s, and the model is often called the Shewhart cycle. It was referred to in this way by W. Edwards Deming, a quality guru who did much to popularize the idea in the 1950s, and in doing so, the model became referred to as the Deming cycle. Over the decades, the idea has seen different names and iterations, but the basic lessons remain the same, namely that in the world of continuous improvement, such improvement programs must start with careful planning, must result in effective action, and must move on again to careful planning in a continuous cycle. The Plan, Do, Check, Act cycle provides a simple but effective approach for problem solving and managing change, ensuring that ideas are appropriately tested before committing to full implementation. Let's look a little closer at this model. The first stage is plan. Plan to improve your operations first by finding out what things are going wrong. That is, identify the problems faced and come up with the ideas for solving these problems. Do changes designed to solve the problems on a small or experimental scale first. This minimizes disruption to routine activity while testing whether the changes will work or not. It's important to be clear exactly what do means. Do means try or test. It does not mean fully implement. Do is the pilot phase, so once it's checked and okay, full implementation happens at the act phase. Check. Check whether the small-scale or experimental changes are achieving the desired results or not. Also, continuously check elected key activities to ensure that you know what the quality of the output is at all times to identify any new problems when they crop up. If the experiment was not successful, skip back to the plan stage and come up with some new ideas to solve the problem and go through the cycle again. Act. Act to implement the changes on a larger scale if the experiment was a success. This means making the changes a routine part of your activity. Sometimes the A is referred to as adjust, as, of course, action has already been undertaken at the do stage. If the action has passed the check stage, then here at A, it's a matter of adjusting whatever the check stage highlighted and fully implementing. Plan, Do, Check, Act is useful to coordinate your continuous improvement efforts, and it's useful too in meetings to take stock of what stage improvement initiatives are at. The Plan, Do, Check, Act cycle is going to be slower than the straightforward gung-ho alternative, but adopting the PDCA as the consistent change process will make sure only the right changes go forward for the benefit of the business. For something as important as the future of your business, don't leave change to chance.